Hello, lovely people. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today, we want to help you with a direction to cleanse your new house, room, or shop. People always come to me that ever since they move into their new house, new room, or new shop, things are very difficult for them. For some people, they will tell you that when they move into their new shop, nobody is coming to buy from them. However, when they were in their previous shop, things were very smooth for them. Some people too, they will come to you and say that ever since they move into their new house or new room, they are always quarreling with their partner. But if you sit down and analyze the issue, you realize that it is nothing that they should have quarreled about. All this is because of negative energies that are there. The reason is that the person who used to stay there, you don't know what the person was doing there or what the person believed in. And then also, even if you have built a new house, in the past, that place may be a cemetery that the spirit is living there, or maybe some people used to stay there and then those homes have been broken down for some years, maybe 1,000 years or so, and then there may be some spirit there. So you are supposed to drive away all those spirits before you also become an owner of that place. Sometimes you think that you are the physical owner of that place, but spiritually you are not the owner, because somebody has done some rituals to be the spiritual owner of that place. So you are supposed to drive away all those negative energies. So because of that, I've decided to do this particular video to help people to cleanse all negative energies that may be staying in their rooms before they go and stay there. So now let's look at the ingredients that you are supposed to get, that you are going to use for this particular direction. First item you are going to use for this particular direction is the camphor. The camphor is very common. If you go to any nearby shop or any market that is near you, you can easily get the camphor. For the camphor, you are going to use any quantity that you think you can afford. But please, you are going to use about 10 to 15 pieces. So if you can afford about 10, you can use it for this particular direction. But the camphor, we have the flat camphor and then we have the round ones. But for this particular direction, we are going to use the round camphor. Now let's look at the next item that you need for this particular direction. Now the next item you need for this particular direction is the onion peels. Please, you are not going to use the actual onion, but you are going to use the peels. The peels that the sellers don't use it for anything. So if you go to those people who sell onion, you can easily get the onion peels. The peels can be from red onion or white onion or any type of onion. But please, it should be the big type of onion that we use to cook. So you are going to get enough quantity of it. Please, you can use any quantity that you can get for this particular direction. Now let's look at the next item you are going to use for this particular direction. Last but one item you are going to use for this particular direction is the sea salt. The sea salt is very common. If you go to the market women, you can easily get the sea salt for this particular direction. For this one, many people know it. So if you go to those market women and then you tell them that you need a sea salt, or what they call in Ghana adango or adanchini, you can easily get the sea salt. Now let's look at the last item you are going to use for this particular direction. Now the last item you are going to use for this direction is the Idan fruit or the prekese. This is also very common. If you go to any nearby market, you can easily get the Idan fruit or the prekese. For this one, I've already talked about some directions for which it is used for. So if you have not watched those videos, please kindly look through the videos and then watch that one. Now let's look at how we are going to use these items to cleanse our new room or a new shop. Now after getting the items, what you are supposed to do is that you burn the prekese and then the onion peels. You burn it together. The prekese that you are going to burn, it can be any quantity. And then you can decide to cut it into pieces or you burn it in whole like that. So you burn the two together in a coal pot or earthenware machine bowl, what they call in Ghana asanka, or if you have any other means that you think you can use to burn it, you can decide to burn it inside. And then after burning, you are just going to throw the ashes away. You are not going to do anything with it. But please kindly ensure that you monitor the fire as it burns. That is why this particular direction is preferably done when you have not moved into that room or that particular shop. However, if you have already moved into the shop or the house and then you think that there is negative energy that is preventing things from going on well for you, you can still do this particular direction and then it is still going to work for you. But kindly ensure that you monitor the fire and then the smoke as it burns so that it will not destroy anything in your room. And then also ensure that the smoke will not enter your clothes in the room. So please kindly ensure that you monitor it very well. And then you just burn some few quantity. You are not going to create bonfire in your room. Just make sure that you burn some small quantity and then the smoke just works in your room. Now let's look at the next thing to do. Now after burning the precursor and then the onion peels together in your room, what you are going to do is that you now boil camphor and then you also boil sea salt. This can be any quantity. You just boil it in any quantity of water that you think you can use to mop your room. So after boiling, you use it to mop your room very well. If you don't have a mop, you can use a broom to sweep away this water. You just use it to scrub the room very well and then you just allow the water to just go out. So after drying inside the room, you now send your items that you sell into your room. But this particular direction, you can do it only once or you can be doing it from time to time. Anytime that you think that you sense some negative energies there, you can do that. If you are also in your house or your room and then you always see cobwebs, you can be burning the precursor and then the onion peels there and then all those cobwebs will just go. You can also be mopping your room with this and then you see that all those evil creatures like spiders and then wall geckos that you always see, they will all go. You can also decide to add one odiaba seed to it. So odiaba is what you see on the screen. That one too, if you go to the market, those people who sell herbs, you can easily get the odiaba from them. And then that one, you tie it into a piece of cloth and then you hang it at your door post. The upper part of your door, you can decide to hang it there. And then also you can also soak 7 pieces of precursor. That precursor should be whole precursor. You are not going to cut it into pieces. You just do it like that. You soak it in a bucket or in a container with a lid. And then you soak it with one odiaba seed. And then from time to time, if you think that you are sensing any negative energy there, you just use that water to sprinkle the room. You sprinkle the water in the room and all those negative energies will go. If you are having bad dreams and all those things, you can be doing this particular direction and then you see that things will be going well for you. And then for this particular direction too, as I've said, it is going to prevent a lot of spiritual creatures, those things that you can see and then those things you cannot see. If you are in your shop, there are some people, they always go to their shop and then everybody will be making profit, but they themselves or they alone will be incurring losses. There are some people, they have spiritual sellers. So in the night that they are asleep, they will see, or some spiritual sellers will go there to sell. And then at the end of the day, they are not going to get anything. If you are also having a car that you use to work, for this one too, you cannot burn the precursor and then the onion peels there, but you can boil the camphor and then the sea salt together and then use it to wash your car. And then you see that you'll be getting a lot of money from your business. And then you can also decide to hang some of the odiaba in your car, or you can just put it anywhere in your car, and then you can also put any quantity of precursor inside your car. And then accidents and then bad luck will never come to your business or your car business. Thank you very much for watching this video. In our next video, we shall talk about how to face spiritual attack when you step on a charm and then it is affecting your life. There are some people, they will step on something and then at the end of the day they will tell you that their leg is getting swollen or their life have become something else. So we shall talk about some herbs that you can use for that particular direction. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, please kindly subscribe so that you also benefit. Thank you very much. Bye. Please kindly remember to click on the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel and then the notification button. Thank you very much.